Hey, I'm a fucking fan, and welcome back to the channel Bananza. Last time we did more Emerald Rush, and today, I mean, just even more. And I'm thinking that hopefully this episode will be able to get all 10,000 points, because, yeah, I mean, we're pretty close. We, think we got to like 7,600 last time, so only 2,400 more. And we also unlocked the last two layers that seemingly you can do Emerald Rush on, those being the Tempest and Radiance layers, so figured we'd start off by doing those. Yeah, I don't think difficulty 7's really going to work on that one. I guess 2's probably good again. I mean, since this is a late game level, it pretty much requires the Bananzas to be able to do anything, so not having them is quite the challenge, especially because it's like you don't have them, and then you also have limited warp, so it's like without both of those, sometimes it seems like it's pretty much impossible to really even get anywhere. But anyways, yeah, well, let's see what we can do with this one. So yeah, this is another one, just one of the major layers of the game. So, you know, a bunch of different sub layers definitely will require sort of using warps to get around. All right, and we're starting off over here on like the outside of like the or actually no, this is the center. It's just like this is the part that's not. Or okay, I see where it is. It was just like weird, like because I was facing that way. Anyways, yeah, I guess, yeah, just gonna, you know, try and get stuff. Let's see how much I remember. I guess that is the big challenge. Is it's like how much do I remember about like the location of all these layers? I remember these. Dude, he killed me in one hit. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess they do 3 hearts of damage, and that's all I've got. So, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. You know, trying not to die. And also, it's like I think like every time like you die, it requires like he takes more and more emeralds away to like refill your health. So, you know, that's not good. Yeah, I mean that is the other challenge about like the later the later levels, is just because like things just do more damage, like, you know, to sort of compensate for the fact that in the actual game you would be you would have way more health, but in this where you don't have more health, you're kind of just like yeah, you kind of just die real quickly. And of course also high strength terrain, so I basically can't really destroy anything. I don't really know, is this even a good way of going? I was gonna say no, there's like a well, you know, I guess I can just, yeah, I'll always like you never worry about like being stingy with the warp barrels, because you get them all back at the end of the next round, so you always feel free to like use them up right before the round's about to be done. Anyways, I'm trying to remember like where I mean there's obviously a ton of stuff at the end, but yeah, so I'm trying to remember where like all the things. I guess there's like stuff on top of the like this section. Oh, yo, I can like use this thing. Yeah, I was gonna say this is the thing we got for completing the the Elder Encore. And yeah, I guess it's pretty good for just kind of destroying stuff. I'm gonna say, remember there's like a big fossil up over here, if I recall correctly. Come on, get around. Is this even like worth going after? It's kind of slow, but alright, let's just, yeah, alright, may as well. And then I know that there's a, this was actually one of the bananas that took the longest to find. I remember there's the one that's right behind where the Elder is. Like, I remember this is like part of like the, dude, I'm just so weak, but it's like, yeah, I remember that was part of the cleanup, was trying to find that particular banana. I spent a long time on it. And yeah, I know there's like a bunch of stuff around here. Okay, well there's some apple juice. I guess I just found it out in the open, so that's nice. So yeah, I mean, if you like, if I like lose all my parts at this point, it will use that apple juice. I won't have to buy it from Void Conch. I'm gonna say, how does this work? Because this is like that like little arena place. I was gonna say, like, if I kill these guys, do more. It actually might be good, because like at least that's killing enemies. Okay, I guess that. Okay, yeah, so I guess that is the way it works, but I guess I'm not like actually locked in. But that was actually a really good punch. I punched the Anticoid into the Bluster Wing or whatever it's called. Okay, and yeah. Well, that looks like... Okay, I have to remember that like I have Bananzas again, because I'm playing on like a... Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like a job for yeah, let's just that. Okay, come on, hit it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's really no other way to defeat the lava guy other than to inhale. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is really even worth going after, because I guess, I mean, if I had like good stuff for like killing the enemies, it would be good. I don't have the... Yeah, I was gonna say these guys just have to... Bro, how did that miss? Okay, there you go. Alright. Okay, I guess there are only 3 rounds. I feel like there were more in the main game, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, and then, yeah, here's where the grow tone is. That's always good. It's always good to find the grow tone, because it's like, I mean, there are just 3 bananas, just like that. Dude, get them! Oh my god, I'm, like, playing really bad, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I'll just... Fortunately, there aren't too many. Like, looks like only one of them is glowing. So, I guess I can only grab that one. But, I guess that's fine. I think I saw there was... The one over here was glowing. So I'll grab that next. It's, like, in... Like, right over here. Yeah, alright. And because, again, I mean, since this is, like, only 10 rounds after this round is when all of the ones that are, glowing will change. Okay, yeah, we can grab this one. Sure. Interesting. Chips are instead emeralds. Well, I guess that's kind of a really good one to, like for the higher difficulty ones, because, yeah, the idea that, I mean, I guess the trade-off is that, like, you don't get the chips to, like, use, like, later, but, like, as far as just getting enough for each round, I mean, my, like, amount went up from, like, I only had, like, 2,000, and it went to, like, 28,000 in one go, so yeah, that's a really good one as far as just being able to survive each round. Like, very interesting. I think that definitely has to be a new one, I think. I don't think I've seen that one before. Alright, looks like this one's about to be done. I cleared out one last goal, which was to destroy enough liftoff ore, which I feel like that's the only place it has it. Or maybe, actually, I think there's some at the very end. But I didn't really go to, like, the stormy section at all. Anyways, yeah, I kind of got hard carried by that one reward that was like... Yeah, literally, you can see, that's like when I got that reward that was like, turn all your chips into emeralds, and I kind of just got that, and I still got a decent number of chips after that, but yeah, kind of got carried by that one. But I guess that's just how it is. And we got a decent number of points for that too. I guess it's just because it's a later game level, so that's nice. Anyways, yeah, that was the Tempest layer, so let's check out the Radiance layer next, see how that's going to go. I mean, again, a similar type of layer, another major one, another one with lots of sub-layers, high strength, all that stuff. So, again, probably won't get too many, but, I mean, again, I obviously want to try every layer at least once. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely is a challenge trying to, like, just remember, like, off the top of my head, it's like, okay, where are all, like, the quickest bananas, where are the quickest fossils, and also so trying, like, okay, so we're at where the warp gong is, so that's where the elder snake is. Okay, well, I was gonna say I see this immediately. That one's actually where's the glitzoid in this layer? Actually, I'm not totally sure. I was gonna say, I remember there are like all of these like sections all have like bananas. I'm not sure if any of them are really that fast, but so I can try and see what we can do. Like, I remember there's like the cave over here has like the elephant one. There's like okay, yeah, the strength is kind of crazy. Now I was gonna say, I remembered that one is there. Yeah, I remember there's like a pretty good number of like fossils in this area. I remember, like, because a lot of these ones were the ones that I missed. But let's see. There's like a few like places around where you can like, okay, yeah, that's the one that like didn't have a banana aisle, and I like really thought it did, and I like kept trying to find it, and it just was never there. And I remember there's like a fossil like through here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, here it is. I was gonna say that's one of the ones that I didn't find till the end. So I guess that's the nice thing about it, is that's like, yeah, I mean, I guess the harder it was to find the first time, the greater the chance that I like remember it for subsequent times. Wait, do I not have enough? Okay, clearly I did not get a lot of actual emeralds. Okay, that is not great, but I mean, we should be able to... Wait, that's not an emerald. Okay, this over here. Alright, well, definitely, yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of forgot that, like, you needed to be going for those as well, but guess it's whatever. Anyways, yeah, I mean, there's more fossils. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really know if these are, like, efficient fossils to really be going for, but they are certain fossils. I mean, we can destroy, let's say we can destroy this to kill these guys. I don't know if, like, these guys are really that efficient to try and kill, especially if they don't actually, like, try and go in the light. That's kind of... Okay, I'm probably wasting my time. It took forever to... Is there any, like, of the, like, light stuff? Can I, like, punch these guys in the light? Maybe that's the... Yeah, I think that's more of the strat. Okay, clearly... Okay, let me just go to where, like, the goals are. And yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely something I'm just gonna have to warp to, because that's, like, 2 layers deep. Again, it's like... Yeah, you basically need the, like, the warps to get around, and it's like... And yeah, on, like, the highest difficulties, you literally don't start with any, so the only way to get any is only, like, from certain rewards, and if you don't get those rewards, then you are kind of screwed. I was gonna say, these guys always, like... Hey, wait, did they all die? Or, okay, okay, well, you know, Stomp Boy, Demolish, that's what I'm in the process of doing, so I guess a good one to get. Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes, like, they're, like, head... Okay, I feel like, because sometimes they're, like, head, like, dies, and sometimes it doesn't, but okay, I guess, okay, well... Okay, like, that time it didn't die, like, I don't know what the difference was, but, alright, anyways, there's, that one cleared. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there's, like, a ton of fossils that are just, like, shade ore. What's considered shade ore? Is that, like, the ore that, like, disappears in the shade? Like, I actually don't know what that's referring to. Okay, do these guys just count as shade ore? Maybe. Okay, I guess that's what shade ore is. It's just what those enemies are made of, or maybe it's like other things as well. But that's something that it is. Okay, I guess that makes sense. All right, well, here's this one again. I mean, yeah, just gonna quickly get like 39,000. Also, I remember that this is where the glitzoid is. So I guess I can see how much I can get from that. Does the elephant bonanza work on this guy? I feel like this. I mean, this one's just the challenge of like trying to chase it down. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. I guess I can throw stuff at it. Come on, get him. Come on, give him a... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, how many chips can we get off that? I guess I can make them all back from the ones that I had. Actually, in retro, I guess I wouldn't have known that that was like the one that like I was about to get. Anyways, the Smash Crystal, that's the one I just got, and I remembered, because this was the, for, like, the one, Fractome that, like, you need to smash stuff for. I remember it wanted Crystal, and I remember that, like, this is what's considered the Crystal, is, like, what's in, like, these windows. So, yeah, I guess nice that, like, since I had that, like, requirement earlier, it allowed me to know what to do for this one easier. Okay, Glowstone. Well, I'm guessing that's just the stuff back up where I was. I guess just over here should... Yeah, I'm guessing that's just the glowing stone. I mean, that one's sort of more obvious. Yeah, it was the shade stone that I didn't really know exactly what it was referring to, just because I've never heard that like specific term. And I think that that maybe does only exist like as like attached to the enemy. I'm not sure if it like a bright. Okay, what's the difference between bright ore and is that what the like the bright ones are made of? Maybe. Guess let me go down there. I don't know. They're somewhere out in here. They're actually harder to kill because you actually have to find shade for them. Yeah, again, just only 10 meters. Where are they? Okay, I think I see one over there. Okay, well, it's just like already dead. Okay, well, it kind of trapped itself. I guess I'll take that. Another Blitz Sword Demolisher. Well, it's already dead anyways. I mean, I'm like basically done with them anyways. More Emerald Stomp, but I actually get a pretty good amount from them, so see if I can see how many of those I can kill. But yeah, I get like I think a little over 100 for each of them. Where are they? Oh, they're like, okay, well, in that case I guess I won't get to them in time. Unfortunate, but anyways, well, anyway, that was that completed. I mean, not too difficult. I mean, obviously I'm not getting anywhere near the amounts that I did on some of the earlier layers, but I mean, still more than enough to complete it. Again, of course, with a little help from the yeah, that one reward is actually crazy. Like, yeah, especially because if you have like a lot of okay, nice, the platinum dress. All right, very nice. Because I remember we got the gold dress. I guess platinum dress is the step up from there. And yeah, I guess it's nice. I'm actually getting a decent number of points from these. I guess just because the layer difficulty is so high. Well, anyways, yeah. So those are the two new layers, and yeah, I mean, I didn't see any other like rewards that were for a layer. So I'm guessing that's just all of them. I'm guessing the ones that are still inaccessible you just can't do, which I guess makes sense. They're the smaller layers. I guess it makes sense that it wouldn't be there. But anyways, and I guess it's nice that so yeah, with that we've completed at least one round, or at least one difficulty for each of the available layers, so that's nice. Anyways, yeah, I guess now it's just gonna be a matter of getting the rest. I guess maybe going for the higher difficulty layers maybe that's actually the strat, because you do get a lot more points from that. So I guess I'll try that for a bit. Wow, I had to kind of YOLO that. Anyway, this is like about to be done. Okay, maybe that wasn't actually worth it. Oh my god, do you lose? Like, you seriously lose so much from... Okay, and I didn't even have a chance to grab that. Well, yeah, like, he took, what, like 10,000 emeralds for, like, one apple juice? Well, yeah, not as much as it could have been, but still pretty good amount. So yeah, well, I really lost. I think literally because I got hit and had to use up an apple juice, I actually went down one, which is kind of hilarious. But anyway, still a pretty good number of points. Alright, well, that's enough for the next one. Just a few more perks. Magic Wallet. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, some of these really crazy ones, I guess, are just some of the very last ones to unlock. So yeah, I guess if I actually, like, run into one of them, I'll be able to show off what it is. But yeah, it doesn't really tell you what the perks do. It just, like, gives you the name. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I guess this one just gives you way more chips if you happen to get it. Alright, and I guess no reason not to get more chips for free. That is definitely a magic wall. It literally just creates money out of nothing. So, very nice. Okay, yeah, I definitely think that, like, this does give you, like, a greater, like, will always give you, like, a better one. Because, yeah, once again, all of these are level 3s plus this one that's, like, to the max. So, yeah, I think that the, like, going for the big fossil will, like, always give you better rewards than the, like, just, like, the smaller ones. Seems like it might be the same thing with the, like, the multi-bananas. Not totally sure, but I guess that would make sense. Yeah, I mean, you seriously get such a huge boost from that. I mean, what is that? That's what I think 300 emeralds per, yeah, 300 emerald pieces per chip, if I'm doing the math correctly. Yeah, that is a crazy, like, amount. Like, that basically makes it so that, like, you really never have to worry about, like emeralds again, like making the amount needed for each quota. Like, with that, I mean, that's just such a huge amount. So yeah, definitely, like, whenever that comes up, I mean, I guess obviously the trade-off is you don't get to keep your chips, but, like, I mean, I think more often than not that is definitely worth it.
I knew we could do it. Good choice. Yeah, we should.
Wow, you really just, like, showed up right where I was. Well, isn't that convenient? Just give you a little bit of that, and did it die? Did it? Okay, well, very delayed death, but alright, very nice. Okay, and I guess you can just get it multiple times too. Yeah, sure, fair enough. I'll just take another huge boost. Alright, well, that's enough for the next one, and I guess this is the final perk, Chip Magnet. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be a pun on, like, Chick Magnet or something. But I mean, I guess that's the final one to unlock, so I guess it must be the best one. I guess the idea is it's just, like, chips, like, automatically, like, get, like, attracted to you or something. I mean, if it shows up, I'll be sure to try it. Well, here's the Chip Magnet. Automatic emerald collecting will trigger based on, I'm not really sure what that means exactly. I don't know if I just automatically got a bunch more, but I guess we'll see if that, like, has any sort of impact on, like, the rest of the run. Oh, I guess there are multiple levels of Chip Magnet. It's automatic emerald collecting will trigger based on the number of chips you've... Yeah, I don't know if I'm, like... Am I just, like, getting more, like, without doing anything? Okay, I guess I am. Like, I'm literally standing still, and I guess it literally is just giving me extra. So yeah, I guess that's the, I guess that's what the Chip Magnet does, is it literally just gives you extra, like, for doing nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, and I guess there are... Oh, I'm out of warp barrels, yeah, I mean... But anyways, yeah, that is definitely a good thing to get, and I guess there are multiple layers as well, so... Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, well, there's that one. Emerald Rush 3 and Emerald Rush Hurry Up. Yeah, I mean, I remember we were missing some of the songs, so, I guess that's those ones. Anyways, well, there's only one reward left, the big 10,000, so, yeah, let's do this. I guess, how does this work? Do I just get, yeah, I guess, yeah, set it up so that, like, I destroy 3 at the same time, and I guess it then just, like, yeah, then you just got to choose your 3, like, rewards right after that, so that's interesting. Alright, so I just got one that was like High Five a Prospector Monkey, and this might be the, and I honestly think this is the only Prospector Monkey in this layer. Like, I spent a long time trying to find this one, and yeah, there's one way at the very bottom. I mean, there might be others, but, like, yeah, it, like I said, I could not find any others other than that one. Alright, so I think I got enough. Yeah, that should be just barely over 10,000. Yeah, wow, just 6. We'll look at the Emerald Regalia. Well, I guess that's a fitting final one. Anyways, well, I guess I'm the Banana Chairman now. And, welp, I think I'm good, actually. I was gonna say, what happens now? Because, I mean, I didn't see any sort of, like, cutscene trigger the way something did for the 2000, where, like, Poppy and Grumpy showed up. I guess I should have go back to DK Isle, but I guess I forgot. I guess quit Emerald Rush means go back to the layer that you were on, whereas I guess go back to DK Isle brings you back. But, I mean, either way, pretty easy to get between them. But yeah, wow, that is... I actually got to 10,000. Yeah, I mean, not, again, I mean, it's not really a challenge in terms of, like, difficulty. Just gonna take some time, because, like, yeah, I mean, it seems like the absolute most you can get is, like, I got 500 that one time, but that was, like, with difficulty 7 for 15 rounds, which kind of just is difficult and just takes a while. So I pretty much was only really doing like ones that were like 10 rounds or less. So I did like difficulty 1 through 4 on a few different layers, like some of the more difficult ones, and those usually would give me like 250 to 300-ish like points, and I mean that seemed to work pretty well. Anyways, well, I guess we'll see what see if anything new happened. I ought to fight Void. That's a new option. Was that always there? Well, that's a... I will definitely have to check that one out. But I mean, I think that's going to be it for this episode. And I mean, I was planning on there'll still be like one final episode after I got the 10,000, because I still have to do all like the squawk stuff and then just sort of wrap things up, and you also show off like all of the new outfits I got. But well, that is certainly a that is an interesting. I mean, I guess I'm the banana chairman now. I guess maybe I can fire him, and well, in any case, I guess we will see what happens. But anyways, yeah, I mean, we got all 10,000 by a very small amount more, which is, I guess I optimized it pretty well. And yeah, I guess next time will be the maybe true final finale. I mean, I've said that like 10 times or probably more at this point, but I mean, this game always seems to have just full of surprises. But in any case, like I said, this is it for today, and next time we will do some more things. So yeah, like I said, this is it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.